So student, what we are going to plan here, that we will study the problem based on what student. We are going to study the problem based on that is SN1 evaluation. So let's go back and start doing the problem student. So first of all we are going to write student. So example I am writing student, examples of SN1 and SN2 reaction. This is SN1 and SN2 reaction. In the last video I already explained you student what is the difference between SN1 and SN2. I told you that SN1 reaction completed into the two steps, while the SN2 reaction it gets completed into the single step. Okay, so these things we already have done in the last class student. Now let's try to understand the example. Suppose student, you are having the R and here I am taking X student. You treat with the NaOH student, NaOH, and you need to take the aqueous student, not the alcoholic. So it will going to give student, it is going to give ROH plus NaX student, NaX. Now if this R is the 1 degree, then SN2 reaction. R is 3 degree, then it is going to SN1. Now let us have a look over this student, that we are having CH3Cl, and if you are treating with the NaOH student, right, and you are always supposed to take aqueous student. If you are taking the alcoholic student, it will give the alkene student. So here it will be the alcohol student, and here is NaCl is again going to form a student. This is the Cl. Suppose so this reaction is followed by what student, that is SN2 friend. Okay, because here the degree is 1 degree. Now if you I will talk like this compound, if I am mentioning this compound in the some different form, suppose I mention here this is like this student, and here is what is their student Cl, and then again if I will write here is NaOH student and aqueous. So what you are going to find is student, here you will going to find CH3C, this direction also you will find CH3, here is CH3, this side it is what student, that is alcohol, and again NaCl is formed. But here what type of reaction if they are asking student, that is going to be SN1 reaction. So this is how we are proceeding for the chemical reaction student. For the, if you talk about the haloalkane and haloalkene. Okay, let me go and check student whether the I am being live or not. That is what I am concerned to. For 1 minute student I will take. Okay, so whether I am live, being live or not, that I need to check. Maybe, okay, I am not live students. That's no, okay, not an issue students. So with the NaOH we have done student. Now let us try to go with the another example student. Okay, so one example is over. Now you treat these things compound with the NaOR student, or you can treat with the water also. Suppose student RCl is there and you are treating with the water HOH. So what you are going to receive student, you are going to receive ROH plus HCl student, right? So alcohol again you are going to get student. So whether you are treating alkyl halide with the water or the sodium hydroxide, it is going to always going to give the alcohol. Of student, if I will write that is CH3Cl and I will treat this with the HOH water, so it is going to give DHOH, okay, and plus it going to give HCl. Now this is the 1 degree alkyl halide student. Now if I will ask student, if I will ask, that is what I am going to ask student, that is what is the type of SN reaction. So this is going to give student SN2 reaction. Now let's see one more example student. So you will mention this compound, okay, this type, and if I treat this compound with HOH, right, so here is what you see, the compound is going to give 3 alcohol, this 3 degree. and here. Now if someone is what type of reaction, so this is going to be what SN1 reaction. So this is the 1 degree alcohol student. So in the SN2 student, you 1 degree alcohol and is there, so it is going to give 3 degree alcohol student, right? So this is all about the reaction water. Now if you are talking about student, that is sodium alkoxide you take student. So I am having Cl and with the NaOR. This is what a student called sodium alkoxide. Sodium alkoxide. So if you are treating with this with the sodium alkoxide, so very simple reaction. So this NaCl and what product you are going to get is OR plus NaCl, right? So this student. Now let us see the one more cases student. If we are about CH3Cl, I am AOC. So this is the sodium methoxide. This is sodium oxide. Methoxide. What the compound you are going to receive is to receive CH3O plus Na. So this is what the product you are going to receive student. Right. Now friend, move on the second of with the sodium. So I am having CaCl starting with the sodium. What is the reaction name student? This is called student Finkelstein reaction. Okay, this is called Finkelstein reaction. Where is the iodide exchange takes place? So it will give student CH3I plus NaCl will be out student, right? So it can be in the 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree in all the cases student. Now student. So CH3 Cl is there student and NH3. How I am writing student? NH3. This is ammonia student. This is the ammonia. And if you talk about ammonia, general form is NH3. I wrote like that. So what will happen student? Here I wrote taken HCl, right? So it will give CH3NH2. Here is what is going to release student HCl. So this is the 1 degree primary amine student. This is 1 degree amine, right? Now on the SN1 is SN1. So Cl and here is student plus what is there? H N H here is so 2 degree not the amine 1 degree amine I am taking and treating with alkyl halide. Here you can remove this one, so if you are finding difficulty CH3NH2. So this is the 1 degree amine student, degree amine. So what will happen? This reaction here you can treat with this one. Here you are going to get students 3 N, here is CH3 and there is 1 N. So it is 2 degree amine. It is going to give student 2 degree amine friend. So this is what. Now let us move out next one student. What we can do? This is the CH3. Here is N. This is what student that is 3. Now here is N. This is the H. So this is the 2 degree amine student, 2 degree amine. And this if you are treating with what student? Suppose if you are treating with the you can see student H N, here is CH3 and here is CH3. So what is the things you are going to that you can treat with student? So here will be the CH3Cl. I wrote it wrongly. CH3Cl. So this is the alkyl halide, right? Alkyl halide. Now you are going to get what the product you are. Here is HCl will be. This is the. So what are lefting here is student. So here to left is student and all the places what is there is student CH3. And how many times you are going to write student? 3 times. So this is 3 degree amine student. This is going to be 3 degree. So this is how we get 1 degree things from the alkyl halide. Now we are going to treat with the KCN student. Let's treat with the KCN. KCN. So I am having the RCl student. Treat with the KCN. Student you must. This is minus. So it is the ionic compound student. Ionic. So ionic compound means what is to attack like student as it is RCl out student in this case. But here you if you again student RCl plus ACN is ACN. It is covalent dear student. It is covalent. So it is from this student. So how it is going by student this way. So here is RN's form is RC. plus AgCl. Now if you are having let us do with the another one. Suppose I am having RCl student, RCl, and you are treating with the KNO2. Let us treat with the KNO2. How the KNO2 is there in the, it is found student. Okay. So that you need to understand student. It is the KO, double bond is there student, N, and here is O. KNO2. So this is positive and this is negative. How the structures you should know student. This is the ionic compound. So it is going to give student RONO plus it will be KCl. Now the similarly you see student, if you are having RCl plus you are treating with the AgNO2. So how the product, this is the covalent student, in this case it is going back from the, so here this case NO2 and plus it will give the AgCl student. So covalent compound means it is attacking with the nitrogen, but if it is the ionic compound, so it is going to be either carbon or the oxygen. Okay, that you keep in mind. Covalent compound do not ionize a student. So that is we study KCl and AgCl, KNO2, AgNO2. Now see, RCl is the student and you are treating with the silver acetate, RCOOAg student, right? This is the silver acetate, okay. So student, what can be the compound is going to form student? It is going to give student esters. So this is going to be RCl is going AgCl is going to be out student, AgCl, and here it will give student RCOOR. So this is the what is called student, that is called ester, right? Now the lithium halide, so this is what LiAlH4 student. Okay, so what the compound you are getting, you are going to R, it is going to get reduced student. Now treating with the Grignard reagent student, RCl plus you are treating with the RMgX student. So you can look over student, so it will be student, this is going to be out now like that. Okay, so here is the R dash R plus it will be what student, Mg, one side it is going to be X and it is going to be student. So this is what the example of SN1 and SN2 reaction student, right? So these are the very easy example which I suppose that you can understand easily. In the next video we will going to be have the look over the chemical properties of aryl halide student, right? So let us talk.